Enniskillen special. Geographically, we're the only island town in Ireland. But for me personally, it's the people. It's the community spirit.
We are unique in a variety of ways. I think Enniskillen pride. There's a lot of pride within the town, within the people living here and that have grown up here. I think that pride goes across the world when people even leave Enniskillen. I am Noelle McAloon, the Enniskillen Business Improvement District Manager. Experience Enniskillen is our brand that we use within Enniskillen Bid, and it allows us to promote Enniskillen in a variety of forms. So Experience Enniskillen is all about marketing Enniskillen. It's a place brand and encouraging people to come and enjoy what we have here. We have a lot to offer in terms of retail and in terms of our hospitality offering, which includes a huge variety of really good food, locally sourced produce, and good local talent as well in terms of our chefs.
Hiya, I'm Mark Edwards and I am both the General Manager of Breaks the Hollow Bar here in Enniskillen, and I also run MRE Tours Limited, which is the company that oversees the Enniskillen Taste Experience. Food is an important role in Enniskillen. Food's always been accessible where you can sit down, share, have a chat and catch up with people. And that's no matter where you go in the world. Food's an important keystone of bringing people together and sitting down and enjoying it and spending some quality time with them. I always used to love coming up the town with my mother and father and going what was the Golden Hour chip shop that closed recently there. Family run business again, but it was always a childhood memory where you went in there for chips and a milkshake. So nostalgic wise, as I suppose, as I grew up, and my kids are now of age of walking around the town, there's that generation thing that has punched through where it's nice for them to do what I used to do as a child.
People see that Enniskillen has that little bit more to offer, so with that comes different types of food, different types of tasting menus, different types of seafood, different types of unique ways of how we present food here.
The food in Enniskillen has changed dramatically. I believe, like, I'm in hospitality over 25 years. I joke with guests on a Saturday, we would be deemed an agricultural county, a farming community, and background they enjoy their meat and two veg on a plate, and the food scene has really changed, especially over the last 5 years, because of a whole new wave of talented people that has worked in hospitality. They have moved abroad, worked on private yachts, cruise ships, high-end restaurants, and they brought all that skill set back and information and knowledge back and settled down and opened up the new businesses. So, like, the key word I use in the tour is Enniskillen has become really diverse. The food scene has become diverse through those guys moving back home and bringing their skill set and knowledge, which means it opens a whole new world of cuisine where we hadn't that before, to be honest. The whole concept of the Enniskillen Taste Experience is to showcase our beautiful town Enniskillen through the local food and drink scene. So the ethos of it is promoting family-run businesses that have been here for generations, but it's all to do with the visit to each of the premises, tasting a selection and array of local food and drink, and for guests to learn more about the town and the great community spirit that's here. What really works for the taste experience is guests show up at Enniskillen Castle. The tour itself is a walk and food and drink trail around the town, but it's guide-led, so it means they can show up, relax, follow the guide around, learn from the guide, but really get up close to local businesses, have a chat with some of the providers and the businessmen and women that are running the shops, and get interacting with them as well.
I'm Glenn Wheeler, I have 28 at the Hollow. This particular establishment is the final stop on the Enniskillen Taste Tour, like the grand finale, so we do pull out all the stops.
After you come up from the atrium bar, you get a lovely little miniature, like 2-course, by self-serving, and it's a great finish to the day.
There's very few towns, I think, in Northern Ireland could do what Enniskillen's doing, because we have such a variety. What makes it unique is that I think every stop on the tour and every establishment's almost like a small family-run restaurant. So what we're selling is like my heart's on my sleeve, and I'm telling you about this product, I know it better than anybody.
The taste tour really does put Enniskillen's foodiness, as I said, on the map. There'll be a lot of people that would just probably walk past a lot of venues, not knowing what kind of food we do, what kind of service that we do give. A lot of tourists, they'd be quite surprised, saying, wow, I didn't know about this. So it really does put Enniskillen at the forefront of the food map.
It's my life, it's what I live to do. same with everyone on each stop, like whether it be a bakery, whether it be a coffee shop, whether it be a restaurant or a bar. It's all family run. There's no chains. There's no big investors behind anyone. It's blood, sweat and tears is what has got them there, and we can sell it pretty well, and we're very proud of what we have. It's just the general Fermanagh way of going on, you know, we're very giving, we're very accommodating, and we do hospitality very well.
I think the Enniskillen Taste Experience has been so successful because of who set it up, Mark Edwards, and the people that work for him. I think he has instilled in them a huge level of confidence and a huge level of enthusiasm and love for the town. I think that is infectious. I think whenever you've got a really, really good tour guide who you just know is not just there because of their early rate, that they're there because they really enjoy talking to people, they really enjoy talking about the town.
I think Mark Edwards is exceptional at what he does as well. He really sells the town like so well. He knows the history of it.
I think Mark would easily say that he could make the taste tour twice as long because you could stop nearly everywhere. And again, it's that partnership approach. Everyone is so willing to work with him. They are so accommodating and they see the benefits as well. I think you would only have to talk to the likes of the Firehouse or back at Blake's of the Hollow on a Saturday night. There's still people walking about with their taste experience bags who said, we were here earlier on for a little snippet, we're back now for a full meal. I think as well that every Saturday in Enniskillen you will have a group of up to 20 very, very excited individuals going throughout the town, getting a little bit tipsy, enjoying the food and hearing the history of Enniskillen. And I think that just adds a buzz to the town for those 3 hours. And you know, no matter what the weather, you're going to have these very, very happy looking people being escorted through town. They're looking at stuff that maybe locals walk past, like the murals or the inscriptions on the pavements or you know, the little plaques, and you know, they're being pointed out to them, and even the locals go, oh, what's that? So it just adds that vibe. And I think it's just very synonymous with Enniskillen now that it has such a successful food and drink tour.